the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. On the visiting sideline, a look at the head coach of the 49ers. He signed hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Packers. His guys already division champs, but still seeding. On the booth alongside Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. And it's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And we're going to look at their QB. I know my partner Brock Huard's excited about this guy, one of the league's few lefties at the position.
Sure seems like every quarterback's called a leader, isn't he? But he really goes that extra mile to earn that title. Confident, running his team out there for this series and for every series. You got to be calm, you got to be cool, you got to be collected in demeanor, but you got to have that fire as well to lead your team. This is a guy his teammates can lean on during the game. And he sure enjoys being that stable pillar of this offense.
Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So gain 30 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down, San Francisco.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Georgia, I love that.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
13 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
Judkins has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They call pass on second and goal. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him.
There's the power. Here comes some speed. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action now. Daniels. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
On second and 10 now. Daniels Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The 49ers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. First down, play action. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Throwing off the play fake. He's loaded another one up. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
They'll air it out on third. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one does not go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded and forced a fourth down.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action now with Daniels. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. First down now, ball at the 33. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
And the 49er first down.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
And it's third down.
I'll throw it. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And they say the Packers got to this one.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
the Packers. And this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Daniels now on first down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Play fake here, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Daniels setting up the play action. Throw left side, Taylor has it. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
To number 15.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Plowing up the middle. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. He gets him 7 yards, and that brings an end to our first quarter. So we've reached the end of one on the first day of the new year. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Here's the one back on the handoff. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Another carry for him. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Aubrey puts it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
It's one of those moments where you feel like, yeah, I know you're still trailing, but everybody did their job. Defense took the ball away. Offense put you in position to kick it, and special teams delivers with 3.
Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. They go play action on 1st down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
on the play. And it's
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he's tackled for a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
86.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver. But it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't. And the defense registers a sack.
The Packers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Steps up and he's running with it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 2nd and 3 now.
Down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Lone back gets the handoff. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Outside, this is caught by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
The Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds his man over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it
3rd and short, Daniels. He lost one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Here's Daniels. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And it's away from 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. 1st down. Play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. 1st down from the 42. Pass play now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, San Francisco.
Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. This gets forward to around the 29. Cut down by Caleb Ransaw. The Packers take their 1st time out. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Hits him on the in route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's the Browns QB. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Cowboys get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Reynolds with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping like big tricks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go jump. I'm smoking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showed it what they call it. She said the food powder, fast drink for bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, just do, and you're good. They even got players and thugs doing it too. Remote,
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spread. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 brings up second and 9.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, what, Kate? Challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, or maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to throw it. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Packers going nickel on 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
26 yards. And the 49er first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Give, here's Junkins. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 42.
Hand off to the back. And he's down to almost... Oh, nope. Actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 28.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's in for the touchdown. The
Packers take a third-quarter lead. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. To mention the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
And the 49ers 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
They're throwing it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they don't get any help on their 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
this defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The 49ers, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Completed over the middle. He will get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
So that brings us to the end of 3 on New Year's Day. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Connecting on the slant. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er 1st down.
He's dropping back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. That one's complete over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
A gain of 5. 1st down, San Francisco.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He keeps it and takes off. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jenkins running between the tackles. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers come through to tie it in the fourth. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Niners 17. Packers 16.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Packers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. They'll run here on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
At the 41-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. There's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
48-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Niners' 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Over the middle, it's Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Handoff now to Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
All set to go now from the 35. They go play action on 1st down. Throw left side to Watson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you gotta be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You gotta break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. 49ers needing a couple. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49.
Here he is to throw. Gets himself free. And they got there in time. He's taken down. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. Line up the design keeper. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers jump in front late.
The kicker on for the point after.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Reynolds with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now runs the Packer offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up second and
Back to throw.
at the 37-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. Got his man. It's Golden. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Packers.
To the air again. Daniels. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second.
It leads to second and 10.
Again, Daniels to the air. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
And incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10.
Looking to throw it. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Desperation time here on fourth. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he will not score. Oh, Brock, it looked like a touchdown for so much of that play. But the game-winning tackle made less than a yard from the end zone. This game's over. So what a way to get them the win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as they should. That game-winning play. And this contest, whew, is going to be one we remember for a long time to come. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Green Bay.